Hello, good afternoon, everyone. To all my subscribers who probably haven't seen me for a while. Things have been okay. I've been getting out and about. I've been having meetings with people and doing some work that is required on the case. Uh, Hopefully, I shall have some constructive feedback next week about certain stuff, and then we'll take it from there. I do want to discuss about the issue of Kevin Lane and Roger Vincent meeting up, which is can only put it at one person's door, and that's the jail. If it's on file that these people should not meet, security departments in whatever establishment they're in should have been on the ball. So to me, the fact that Kevin's already won the case, no further action, it should have been released, not waiting for another parole hearing. But the fact they've moved him somewhere and knew an arch enemy, someone who's being accused of the crime, was also going to be there, and there was a potential for an altercation, they're at fault, and they should be accepting responsibility for what's happened. And Kevin shouldn't be fucking penalised by being held in the seg for their wrongdoing. It's not the first time that they've actually set people up that they don't like. I know. I've had it done to me when they didn't like me. I was in one jail and I was taking the mickey out of a female officer who was black. And I was actually saying to her, "What are you doing working for this prison system?" I said, "Your family years ago were probably like mine, slaves, and you're working for these." I said, "You're a joke." So someone got called down to the gate on the wing and said, "This man's in for killing a child," and tried to actually set me up. So a couple of people come up, raided my cell, wrecked it. I ended up taking them to the county court and winning the actual case in the county court. On the special unit, Wood Hill, only one group should have been out at a time. So you know if the other group was out with you, something was going on. And they used to play psychological warfare there and head games. So one day they've opened us up and we're out with the other group. They just knew something wasn't right. So I've walked in the shower to get a shower. There's a kid in there from the other group that shouldn't have been mixing with us. He should have been mixing with the 3 people on his group. I should have been mixing with the 4 people on my group. And his words was to me, he said, "Look, staff on the unit have told me that you're no good." So I said to him, "Don't believe the fucking shit you hear from them, mate." I said, "They're just telling you that just to cause fucking problems." Ever since I was acquitted of a case in Franklin, they tried fucking digging me out. So I do know that they do it, and it shouldn't happen. But as you see of late, the amount of fucking corruption cases, females getting caught in sexual relationships with inmates, staff getting caught bringing drugs in, just shows you how corrupt the prison system is. Whether Labour will be able to do anything about it is something else. But something does need to change, because you're going back now, the way the prison system's run since COVID, and you've had all these lockdowns. Whether some prisons have improved, I can't really say. I haven't been in for a while. But it's heading along the lines of that way, going back to 1990. And the attitude that some people have got in there with the gangs, if it goes off, you're going to have quite a fucking few fucking dead, probably on both fucking sides of the fence, because you just don't care. Old staff who said they could handle things on the wings, knew how to talk to people, they're all leaving because they don't want to be there when that kicks off. The same thing happened in 1990. You could see staff used to turn around and say, I'm not staying because I don't want to be here when it happens. And it's going along them lines. The system is in for the nasty shock. When you got 3 people sharing a cell that's meant for 2, you're stuck in the pad all day. You know what? People ain't getting no gym, not being allowed to have the food. You know what I mean? Can't jump on the phone or that. You know what? You're just asking for big problems. Maybe they need to look at you putting people in for short sentences don't work. And they don't. They're a waste of time. You should talk about a short, sharp shock. Well, giving someone 6 months, they're out in 3 months. It's a waste of time. You know what I mean? Expense, put them in one jail local and then move them somewhere else. Nah, they need to fucking sort the system out before it implodes on itself proper this time. But as I say, I'm actually doing good. My health is fine. I'm in a good space at this minute in time. I'm waiting for an individual assessment. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it is important. I ain't going to say what it is, but it is very, very important. Hopefully, I might get back on terms with some of the family as well, because we haven't been communicating through stupidity. But that's all in the pipeline. And we're going to try out this new thing, what they call glamping. People call it camping, but it's glamping in it. You still got all the modern utilities in the camping, but it's finding somewhere where we can take the little dog. Who I think if we didn't take her, she'd just be sitting there at the door all day until we came back. So she wouldn't cope. But we're definitely going to go somewhere, have a break, recharge our batteries, get our heads in the right frame of mind. Because the last couple of years I've been hectic. It's been full of shit. But you have to rise above that, which we've done. Because we know what's right and what's wrong. But I ain't giving up. I'm just waiting for the certain thing. Once that comes next week, we shall go back to the appropriate body to re-examine things, because it isn't gonna rest. I ain't gonna rest despite the fucking shit that's gone on, because it has caused a lot of aggro over the years. You know what I mean? It's cost me a lot, and I admit that. You know what I mean? But as I say, I'm at that age now where I'm a pensioner next month. So okay, now I wonder if I get any benefits. Hey, okay, now 66. Fucking hell, what a joke! I didn't even think I'd make it to fucking this day after what happened as a child, but here I am, still fucking striving. You know what I mean? But that's how it is, innit? You know what I mean? But there's nothing else really going on. I mean, I'm looking forward, as I say, to the football season coming up. I hope my beloved Blues have now got themselves in a healthier fucking state. Hopefully there'll be no points deduction following the new possibility of a takeover by this fella from Roma. So it's whether he's prepared to pay the £200 million to that American fucking company, and we'll be rolling about, you know. But I just hope Wednesday night things go well, and the English shut up the Orangey from Holland. Give that Van Dijk, Pickford, hopefully tackles Van Dijk again and puts them out. You know what I mean? Great. As I say, I think I'm just talking a bit of shite now, just to pass away the time. So I'm gonna go. Once we've got news next week, we'll share it because we are aware it's going to be positive. There's other news that we're waiting for, but we don't know when a certain body's going to do what they required to do. You know what I mean? So, on that note, you all look after yourselves, take care, and I'll catch you up again soon.